Say welcome to Align with Ariana. Say hi. Blow kisses. Blow kisses. Mwah. Say welcome to Align with Ariana. We are here to talk about how spirituality can shift your life just like that. Hi, welcome to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite psychic medium. I am able to go beyond the veil of life and death to connect with spirits that are sometimes nice and sometimes not so much. But don't worry, we are not here for that today. I have got so many requests on how to focus on spirituality and how it shifts your life, how to really get into it. So let's talk about it here. So what is spirituality? Well, spirituality is very different from religion. Spirituality is a process of life that is a continuance of life that goes on forever and ever and ever. It's a state of being. It is somewhere where you decide to be in your inner self. This is how you begin to truly transform your life inside and out, and this is how spirituality can transform your life. Most people think that you have to walk around and you have to be zen all day, or you have to be in a little shell and you don't have to connect with people. Well, that is not true. Spirituality brings forth those inner efforts of your life, those most valued efforts of your life, and it helps you to evolve into a better you. Many people don't really understand spirituality and how it works, so let's break it down here. You have a process in life. This is my little book here, and it is the you, the outer world, or the outer you, and the total you. So this is the three levels or three different steps to spirituality. The first step is the you. When we talk about spirituality, you begin to focus on areas of the you. You focus on the value of yourself. What do you bring to this world? What are you bringing to the table? What are you valuing, or how are you valued? When we talk about spirituality in the you aspect, we talk about the values that you bring or the values that you come with. Let's face it, each and every one of us have something very specific or very unique about yourself. Like for me, for instance, I'm a psychic medium and I'm here talking to you guys. So it's so much deeper, so much more about yourself that you haven't aligned with to connect with yourself so you can become the best version of you. So when you connect with spirituality, you connect in a way where you find the deeper aspects of yourself and you bring those aspects out. But in order to realize those aspects, it might take a little time for you to go inward. With the path to spirituality, most people don't want to do the inner work, and that is where you receive your most gifts. The inner work is where you find spirituality. So many of you might be thinking, well, how can I connect with my spiritual self or the spiritual side of myself to bring out the best aspects of me? So you can do this by meditating. I simply like to meditate. I'll give you a simple technique for you to connect with the deeper parts of yourself, but stay towards the end for that. Now, the next level to spirituality is the outer you. When you begin to form the inner you, the outer you begins to show up. And now you have no other way but to express your outer self. In spirituality, and the way it helps you come up on so many different levels is that you're able to express who you truly are because you have connected with the deeper parts of you. It's nothing that no one can say, it's nothing that no one can do that can make you think differently about who you are, because you have now become aligned, or you have now connected with the deeper parts of yourself. So any insecurities, any letdowns from childhood, any neglect, or any personal restraints that simply has been put upon you by others or has put upon by yourself now fades away, dissipates, disappears into the non-existent, and you become totally acceptable and aware of your spiritual self, which means that you now hold yourself accountable for your personal growth and for the outcome of your growth in your life, in your future. You no longer look for expectations to be filled by others, but but now you feel those expectations within yourself. So this helps form the outer you so you can be the best version. And what happens is you just simply show up. People begin to see who you truly are. They begin to connect with the deeper parts of you, and they just love and draw to your energy. This is how you get your energy on a level 100. You begin to connect with the deeper parts of yourself because you've done the inner work, and the outer work begins to show up. Doors will open up. Blockages that was once hard for you, like getting a job or connecting with different people or moving up and getting that promotion that you had been wanting, becomes so much easier now. You're able to be more sociable and connect with people. You're able to grow your business and grow your family and connect in true love and desires of the heart. Now, the last version, the total you. One thing about the total you is ever evolving. It's ever changing. This one has no constant. Like the inner you, it has a constant because you begin to work on the inner parts of yourself. You can go on in the inside and work on the hard things, the tangible things, the things that you know that might be challenging for you to overcome, like anger management or not being social, or maybe even being extroverted and wanting to connect with too much. These are the hard things that you can change in your life. These are the constants that can change. But when you connect with the total you, it has no constant. It is forever evolving, forever changing. So the more and more you connect with yourself, the total you begins to come and show up in many ways, and more than one ways than you ever expected. Ways like you might be able to travel the world and see different things and connect with different people and different cultures, and you'll begin to have doors open up in many aspects of your life. So you won't be just changing everything around you. You'll be changing everything within you and around you. So that is what the total you is all about. It's about doing the inner work so the outer work can show up, and then you will begin to see the total you. Something very important to remember with the total you is to remember that it's always growing and it's always changing. People often get stuck here at this phase simply because they get in a place of contentment. They truly believe that where they have evolved and the things that begun to show up from the work that they've done, they think there's no more work. Please don't make this mistake. When you get to the total you, that is the part where you continue to grow, because you dig deeper, you do more research, you get more involved into different things that you may like. You might like different religions. You might connect to Hinduism, you might connect to Buddhism, connect to African religion, and these are the things that can pull you in, that can shift your life. But when you become in a place, you become, as we call it, the black space. If you become the black space, you can always be filled up with information, with new ways of advancement, with new ways of improving, and you can simply become a total you. This will show up in many areas of your life. Abundance, success, growth, love, all of these things will be simple. All of these things will be easy. The moment you've waited for the technique, the spiritual technique that will be a good point to start with focusing on the inner work, would be meditation. Most people come into meditation. When we take the word meditation, it starts with M-E, me, which means that you have to go within to get results on the outside. So when you meditate, it's very simple. I like to do this technique. I like to take my right and my left hand, which is a combination of inner work, outer work, yin, yang, hot, cold, water, fire. I'm combining those elements, and I put it on my chest plate. There's a little nudge there for your fingers to go and interlock. And all you do is place it there, and you inhale. Exhale. When you connect with the two parts, it balances your body. Your body is hot, cold, yin, yang. It is in polar opposites. So, since we have a polarity in our body, we combine it to get a neutral state. This neutral state connects with our third eye, or eye chakra, Ajna chakra. When you combine those two elements, they become one and you become neutral. That way you are able to receive messages and give and take on information. Please know that this is a simple technique that you can do daily, every single day, twice a day. Even if you dedicate 5 minutes to doing this, this can truly shift your life. It can truly change your way and level you up in spirituality. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Ariana. If you would like your own personal reading from me as a psychic medium, please visit www.alignwithariana.com, and you can also connect with me on Instagram for more details, for more goodies, for more work of your magic.